As the WNBA offseason unfolds, conversations around roster changes, player chemistry, and fan expectations are heating up, and the Indiana Fever are at the center of much of that buzz. Following a promising yet turbulent season, Fever fans have taken to social media to voice one particular offseason wish. They want a team to bring in WNBA star Sophie Cunningham. The growing fan campaign has ignited excitement, debate, and speculation about what Cunningham's presence could mean for Indiana's fast-developing young core, led by Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston. A season of growth and grit for the Indiana Fever. The 2025 WNBA season was a year of transformation for the Indiana Fever, with rookie sensation Caitlin Clark leading the charge and 2023 Rookie of the Year Aaliyah Boston continuing her dominant play inside the paint. The team began showing glimpses of becoming a true contender. Despite facing challenges, including tough losses, roster adjustments, and media scrutiny, the Fever showed a fighting spirit that resonated deeply with their fanbase. The Fever's youthful lineup brought energy and excitement back to Indiana basketball. Attendance surged, viewership records were broken, and Fever games became some of the most discussed events across women's sports. Yet, fans have also recognized that the team still needs key veterans who can help balance the roster with leadership, toughness, and experience. That's where the name Sophie Cunningham has repeatedly surfaced. Why fans are calling for Sophie Cunningham? Sophie Cunningham, known for her fiery personality, three-point shooting, and gritty defense, has become one of the league's most recognizable players. Her confident, fearless style of play and emotional connection with fans make her a standout figure both on and off the court. Many Fever fans believe Cunningham's intensity and leadership would be the perfect complement to the youthful roster. While Caitlin Clark's court vision and shooting prowess continue to shine, the team has at times struggled with physical play, veteran decision-making, and consistency in clutch moments. Cunningham, a proven competitor with playoff experience, could bring exactly the edge Indiana needs. On social media, Fever fans have flooded comment sections and forums with messages like, "Sophie would be perfect with Clark, same energy, same fire," and "Get us Sophie Cunningham. We need that toughness." The enthusiasm reflects a growing sentiment that Indiana's young stars could benefit from a vocal, emotional leader like Cunningham, someone who thrives under pressure and isn't afraid to challenge opponents. The Cunningham factor. More than just basketball. Sophie Cunningham's value extends far beyond her statistics. Known for her charisma, confidence, and authenticity, she's become a fan favorite across the league. Her interactions with fans, fun-loving personality, and social media presence have helped her build a strong brand. In an era where sports and entertainment increasingly overlap, Cunningham represents a marketable figure who could elevate the Fever's national profile even further. Pairing her with Caitlin Clark, one of the biggest names in women's basketball, could be a marketing dream for both the franchise and the league. Fans have even pointed out that Cunningham and Clark share similar on-court attitudes. Both are unapologetically competitive, emotional, and expressive. Their energy could electrify Indiana's locker room, bringing both chemistry and firepower. The Fever's offseason needs. Indiana enters the offseason with a clear list of priorities: strengthen their defense, improve their perimeter shooting, and add veteran presence. While Clark and Boston have proven themselves as foundational stars, the supporting cast still requires refinement. The Fever struggled at times with turnovers and shot selection, issues often seen in young, developing teams. Cunningham, a player with several seasons of experience under her belt, could help stabilize the offense with her shooting accuracy and situational awareness. She's also known for her defensive hustle, diving for loose balls, taking charges, and energizing her teammates with contagious effort. Adding a veteran like her could also lighten the leadership load on Clark and Boston, allowing them to focus more on their natural games without the added pressure of leading such a young roster. A potential fit: Sophie and the Fever system. Cunningham's offensive style, spacing the floor and capitalizing on catch-and-shoot opportunities, aligns perfectly with the Fever's fast-paced, guard-oriented system. Caitlin Clark's ability to drive and dish creates open looks for perimeter shooters, and Cunningham has consistently shown she can hit from deep when given space. Imagine Clark drawing double teams at the top of the key, then kicking out to Cunningham for a corner three. It's a visual that Fever fans can't stop discussing online. Defensively, Cunningham brings a physical edge that Indiana has sometimes lacked. She's not afraid to mix it up with larger opponents, contest shots, and frustrate scorers with relentless energy. Her presence could help the Fever develop a more balanced approach on both ends of the court, something necessary to compete with elite teams like the Las Vegas Aces, New York Liberty, and Connecticut Sun. Fan reactions and social media buzz. The push for Cunningham has turned into a minor movement within Fever Nation. Hashtags such as hashtag Bring Sophie to Indiana and hashtag Clark and Cunningham have trended among WNBA fans during the off-season chatter. On X, formerly Twitter, one fan wrote, "The Fever needs Sophie. She brings the attitude this team is missing." Another said, "Cunningham and Clark together would be pure entertainment. They'd light up the league." Even fans of other teams have joined the conversation, speculating about what the duo could achieve together. Some believe Cunningham's presence could make the Fever not only playoff contenders, but also one of the most talked-about teams in professional basketball. The leadership element. Beyond statistics, Cunningham is known as a locker room leader. During her time with the Phoenix Mercury, she became a voice of motivation, often stepping up during difficult stretches of the season. Teammates have praised her for her communication skills and emotional investment in the game. For a young Fever team still learning how to win consistently, that kind of leadership could be invaluable. The emotional highs and lows of a long WNBA season can be taxing, and a veteran like Cunningham could serve as a stabilizing force, someone who knows how to keep morale high and standards firm. How the move could impact team dynamics. If Cunningham were to join the Fever, the team's chemistry could take on a new dynamic. Her leadership could help mentor younger players like Nalissa Smith and Grace Berger, while also building a vocal on-court partnership with Clark. Clark's leadership style tends to revolve around example and execution, while Cunningham's is more vocal and emotional. Together, they could strike a powerful balance, Clark leading through performance and Cunningham leading through passion and presence. The combination could create a culture of accountability, where effort and attitude are as valued as statistics. For a young franchise aiming to re-establish itself as a championship-caliber team, such cultural growth is essential. The business side, fan engagement and brand power. From a marketing perspective, Cunningham's addition could boost the Fever's already booming fan engagement. Caitlin Clark's arrival turned Indiana into one of the league's most-watched teams, and adding another high-profile personality could sustain that momentum. Cunningham's off-court charisma, from her social media interactions to her community involvement, aligns perfectly with the Fever's fan-first approach. She's relatable, funny, and unfiltered, qualities that resonate deeply with modern sports audiences. Together, Clark and Cunningham could form one of the WNBA's most compelling duos, blending star power, authenticity, and competitive fire. Potential obstacles and realities. While fan enthusiasm is strong, roster construction in the WNBA comes with challenges. Salary cap limitations, team needs, and player preferences all factor into off-season decisions. Cunningham's current contract status and fit with her existing team may also influence how feasible a move would be. Still, fans have made it clear that their desire isn't just about logistics, it's about identity. They see Cunningham as someone who embodies the spirit of competition and the fearless energy that defines Indiana basketball. Looking ahead, what it could mean for the WNBA. Beyond the Fever, the prospect of pairing two high-energy players like Clark and Cunningham has broader implications for the WNBA. The league is experiencing a surge in popularity, fueled by new stars, record-breaking viewership, and viral storylines. A Clark-Cunningham partnership could further elevate the league's entertainment value. Their fiery personalities, competitive banter, and on-court theatrics could draw even more fans, especially younger audiences who connect with authenticity and emotion in sports. Moreover, their shared passion for growing women's basketball could make them powerful ambassadors for the sport's next era. The emotional connection. Why fans care so deeply. For many Fever supporters, this off-season conversation isn't just about building a better team, it's about building a culture. Fans have fallen in love with the heart and hustle of this young roster, and they want players who share that same emotional investment. Sophie Cunningham, known for wearing her heart on her sleeve, embodies the very essence of passion-driven basketball. That's why the idea of her joining Indiana has captured so many imaginations. It's not just about winning more games. It's about seeing a team that mirrors the grit and pride of its fan base. The bottom line: as the WNBA offseason continues, the voices of Indiana Fever fans grow louder. Their message is clear. They want Sophie Cunningham in Indiana. Whether or not the team can make that happen remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: the movement reflects just how much excitement, passion, and belief surrounds the Fever's future. With Caitlin Clark's star power, Aaliyah Boston's dominance, and the potential addition of a fiery veteran like Sophie Cunningham, the Fever could become one of the league's most captivating stories in the years ahead. For now, fans wait, hope, and continue to dream, because in Indiana, the energy around women's basketball has never been higher. And if Sophie Cunningham were to don a Fever jersey next season, it could mark the beginning of a thrilling new chapter not just for the franchise, but for the WNBA itself.